Welcome everyone. Today I have the Storm and Thunderbird 2-pack set. This is a really cool looking set. So here's the top of the box. And then there's artwork on each side. Here's Storm. And here's Thunderbird. As for the back, here's a larger version of the artwork from the sides of the box. Looks awesome. Okay, so let's get these figures out of the box for a closer look. So here we have Thunderbird. Now in terms of the head sculpt, the face is really detailed. The hair looks good. There's a little bit of paint chipping right here on the feather, but overall it's okay. However, the one thing that really sticks out to me is how the head is positioned on the neck. His head seems to sit fairly high on the neck, and in the way, the neck looks kind of long. The tassels on the biceps look good. He also has gold wristbands right here, and they can move around. In regards to his hands, you can see that Thunderbird has gripping hands, but he has no accessories, unfortunately. Moving on, there's a Thunderbird emblem on the front and the back, and it's detailed. The gold belt looks good, and you can also see the Thunderbird emblem on the belt right here. And then here are tassels down here on the lower legs, and they don't always stay in place because they slide down sometimes. So overall, I would say the Thunderbird figure is okay. We will now take a look at the articulation for Thunderbird. His head is on a ball joint with a hinge. The head is not really able to move back too far because of the hair. The head can move down that much, which is really good. It can also move from side to side. The arms can come out that far to the sides. They can also do a full rotation. Bicep swivel. Elbows are double jointed. The wrist swivels around. Also there's a wrist hinge. Ab crunch. And he can go forward that far. He can go back that far. The waist swivels around. The legs come out that far to the sides, which is not that much. They can come all the way out forward like that. And they only can go back that far. We have a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and it can bend back that much, which is really good. Here's a lower leg swivel. There's a hinge in the ankles, and the foot goes up that far. And that's how far down it goes. There's an ankle pivot here too. Alright, now let's discuss Storm, who is truly the highlight of this 2-pack. So in terms of the head sculpt, the face looks incredible, and the flowing hair is dramatic and super cool. The headpiece looks amazing too. Overall, this head sculpt is very detailed and nicely done. In regards to the cape, it's made of plastic. And it's got a nice shiny look to it. It also has like a flowing motion to it, which gives the cape a really cool and dramatic appearance. I also like how it has the yellow outline all along the edges and around the neck area. Now in a few places on the cape, the yellow paint application is not too clean, especially right along this area. But overall, the cape is really well done and looks awesome. Also, the red piece in the center of the cape looks good too. The yellow ring that's a part of the suit is nicely detailed. And then here are the lightning effects that are attached to the hands. These look awesome. Here's a closer look. These are plastic and they're flexible too. You can also see the electricity moving throughout her fingers. That looks really cool. In addition, the boots look great. They're shiny, and these round areas are sculpted really well. Overall, the figure looks amazing. It's sculpted well, the suit is shiny, and the paint job is really good overall. Now, let's take a look at the accessories that came with Storm. We have a second head sculpt, another cape, and 2 pairs of hands. So here's a closer look at the other head sculpt. Really nice. And you can see this one has a neutral, calm expression. And here, both of them side by side. These 2 head sculpts just look phenomenal. Now here's a look at the alternate cape. This one is relaxed, and the level of detail in it is great. However, along this area right here, the paint job is not too good, but overall, the cape looks awesome. In terms of the hands, one pair of hands is open. And the other pair of hands here are fist. So here we have Storm with the neutral head sculpt, the relaxed cape, and the alternate pair of hands that are open. Here's a closer look. Looks really good. And here's Storm with the other alternate pair of hands, which are the fist hands. Next, we will look at the articulation for Storm. So the head moves back just a little due to the hair. And the head goes down that far, which is quite far. It can also move from side to side. There's a ball joint with a hinge here. The arms can do a full rotation all the way around if you remove the cape. No bicep swivel. Single jointed elbows. There's a swivel in the elbow. The wrist swivels around, and there's a wrist hinge here too. We have a diaphragm joint. It rotates around. It moves back and forward just a little. There's no waist swivel. The legs come out that far to the sides, and they come forward that far, which is really phenomenal. And the legs go back that far. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and it bends back that much. The ankles have hinges. The foot goes up that far, and it goes down that far. There's an ankle pivot here too. So there we go. So in conclusion, Thunderbird is overall an okay figure, and it could have been done a little bit better in some areas. Storm, on the other hand, looks phenomenal. She also has a wide range of accessories, and the overall sculpt looks really awesome. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and please leave a like and subscribe.